For my formal analysis on Deborah Butterfield, I had to choose three pieces of artwork. The first one I chose is called Citation. Citation was built in 2004. It's a unique bronze cast, and it's about 7.3 feet tall, about 9 feet long, and about 3 feet wide. So the part that makes this artwork unique is that she would collect driftwood from the beaches, and she would eventually cast those in bronze and carefully place them into the shape of a horse. So this horse is supposed to represent a racehorse, a U.S. racehorse named Citation, who won a race. It's not supposed to represent him exactly. It's more of an abstract piece. And one thing I liked from this art piece was that the space in between the bronze allows light to pass through, almost giving it like a skeletal look, as you can see throughout the horse. Even the legs almost look skeletal. For the next piece, I chose a piece named Small Stick Horse, which was made in 1978. This is the use of wood and wire, which is about 2.5 feet tall, about 3 to 4 feet long, and it's about 1 foot wide. So this piece I particularly chose because it contrasts the last piece. It gives a more fuller look to the horse and a lot more abstract in my opinion, because it just almost looks like it has 6 legs, but there is less space in between all the material. So this piece used more organic material. The last one used cast bronze, and this one is only stick and wire. So, which doesn't really overpower or take away the fragility of this piece compared to the other one, which shows like more dominance and power. This one shows more fragile and delicate. For my next piece, I chose Dole Dole. Deborah made this artwork using a Dole palette. Hint, hint, it's in the name. This piece was made in 1974, and it's 22 inches by 30 inches. And this one, like I said, it doesn't really use much color, and this one's a mixed media on paper, so it's different from her other pieces. It's different from her other pieces because it's on paper compared to a sculpture. This allows the viewer to feel the horse rather than see it directly. It serves as Butterfield's ongoing exploration of femininity and nature and strength. The work feels more earthy because it is natural organic material. And then for a little bit of a description on each of them, Citation, the first one, like I mentioned earlier, the space in between gives it a skeletal structure. So she didn't really use all the space she could have while constructing that piece. It is an abstract piece, so the texture mimics the driftwood, like I mentioned. The second piece I chose, like I mentioned, it's more full because there's less visibility through the piece. There's more sticks compared to the other one, which was almost arcs and everywhere between the horse. The sticks create the shape of a horse to be fragile. And then the last one, Dole Dole, it was a dull palette, and it was more of an expressive piece of work because it doesn't really show the whole horse. It has like missing pieces, missing strips, missing columns throughout the horse, and the piece is almost quiet because of all the space in between everywhere. Thank you. That is my formal analysis on Deborah Butterfield's art. Thank you.